You guys, I am going to say something. Don't play with people over 40. Do not play with people over 40. I think we were the saved generations, right? People over 40 are the saved generation, some of them. Like if you were like, let me say you're like 40 to like 55, like you are like the only common sense people that can save America. All of the rest of the people are just, we'll pray for them, right? We will definitely pray for them. The gropers and the Zers, they're gonna destroy us all. But I was like looking at this video. I caught this video. It dropped about 3 days ago. LL Cool J. LL Cool J looking fine as ever. I mean, I'm telling you, there is something that is happening to younger generations. I don't know what it is, but they are aging in dog years. They look much older. Like some of them look like they're like our age. I'm like, why do you look 40 and you are 20, right? A lot of these 20-year-old women, they're trying to achieve these these 40-year-old bodies. And let me tell you something about the 40-year-old body, all right? That is really achieved. You know, when you're talking about women wanting to have that BBL kind of look, right? Where you kind of have this, broadened hips, bigger butt, and, you have more of a snatched waist. That body type, and I'm not even kidding, and you can ask any woman, like I have friends, I went to a farm today with my kids, was a cider mill, so yeah, they had a good time, and they're tired as hell. But, damn, what was I saying? But, damn, talking about the cider mill. Younger generations, aging in dog years. Come on, catch up with your brain. My brain, it's like 1,000 miles an hour. I am truly ADD. I promise you, I am. If you, to walk through my brain and absorb the amount of information that my brain can absorb. Like, I do feel bad for computers sometimes because it's like information overload. But I was getting to a point. They're aging in dog years. I missed the point. I'm sorry. It'll come back to me and then it'll be profound, perhaps. But anyways, I'm looking at LL Cool J, okay? And this man is as fine as ever. This man is 56 years old. Now, I don't know if this man is Botoxing. I don't know what he's doing. But this man looks finer than ever. He looks finer than ever. Like, I don't know what he's doing. And I'm looking at him in this Eminem video, right? They just dropped Murdergram Do featuring Eminem. He just dropped this 3 days ago. And I'm like, LL Cool J is still dropping music. He still got that stamina, that vitality. And then I'm listening to him just flowing. I'm looking at him just bouncing around like some of these young cats. He still has flow. And he's fine. There's something in the water. I'm not like you look at some of these younger artists, and even if they're like 10 years in the game, they look tired. They look old. And you look at some of these older cats, it's not the same. It is not the same. I don't know what is happening, but I feel like common sense people, we are like going backwards, like in the age process. Like we're going backwards, right? That was the point I wanted to make. Okay. The BBL body, right? The BBL body. I knew my brain was going to catch up to that thought, right? The BBL body. It's achieved really, and I'm not even kidding you, and it's really a body that nursing moms achieve. Nursing moms achieve it. And we don't even necessarily have to work out a lot. I do not work out a lot. I am such a slob, I promise you. I probably should work out more. I probably have a much better body. But I'm a bum. I just make money and take care of my kids. But I will tell you, I had 3 kids and I nursed all of my kids for a total of almost 5 years, right? So like I said, I like to take the naturalist approach to certain things and be as close to nature as possible. The only thing I didn't do is eat my placenta. But some women do that. And I probably would have did it if I was more in the mode that I am right now. But the BBL body is achieved when you nurse your child, right? And it's not like something that is going to happen for every woman, right? I'm only 5'2". I don't have a natural skinny frame, right? There are some women who have very skinny frames, just naturally. It takes them a long time to gain weight. There are some women who were born with a lot of weight. And then there are some women who were born with the right proportions. I think that I'm one of those women that were born with just the right proportions, right? So when I think about a woman like me, I don't really work out at all. The most I work out is just moving around a lot. Like, I'm not sitting around. I'm not skinny, right? But some people would say that I have like a quote BBL body, right? But when I think about like my body type, number one is natural. But even when it comes to having all those kids, nursing really helped me lose a lot of weight. Honestly, I lost a ton of weight nursing, right? And so when it came down to like weight management post pregnancy, I really didn't have like a huge problem getting the weight off because God gave me a natural solution to get it off without even doing all the work. So, a lot of women, they don't want to nurse because they don't want saggy, breasts. And that's a consequence of nursing, right? Stripes, on your belly, your stretch mark stripes, that's a consequence of having children and doing something in the most natural form. When you are doing something that is truer to nature, right? I believe that you age better. Your body is better because you are doing things that are closer to God, right? When you are a naturalist, and you are doing things more closer to nature. Mind you, none of us are perfect, right? But you do kind of, I feel like the body is just constantly rejuvenating itself a little bit better. You know what I mean? And that's just something to think about. So, no, I'm not skinny, right? I don't, like, I have my little stretch marks here, I don't work out. Like, I don't. I would be thinner if I did work out. But I'm just saying that nursing just at least helped me to have mom bod. Okay? If you're somebody and you're like, I'm a mom now, all right, I don't really necessarily have to worry about looking like I did when I was in high school. You know what I mean? Accept the mom bod. I feel like we need to bring mom bod back into the equation. Right? And this is just a random rant because I'm like, damn, LL Cool J is looking good. And then I just started thinking to myself, like, of all the 40 plus people that I know that kind of take care of themselves and, they're, pretty, decent, they just take care of themselves, right? I'm like, they look great. Like, they've never had any surgeries. They've never had anything done to themselves. They just do what they're supposed to do. And, that matters. That really does matter. So tell me, what do you guys think about this? Are you noticing that, younger generations of people are aging like in dog years? Are they just really aging a lot faster than normal? And even down to these young women trying to rush the BBL bodies it's like, do you think they just need to go ahead and have some kids? Um, let me know. I feel like people want to go out the world backwards. They want to sort of risk their lives to, achieve certain things that naturally you can do. And even if you're like a lazy bum like me and you don't like working out, like just nurse your kids and like don't like overeat. You know what I mean? I am more of an intermediate faster. So I'm not crazy about food. I don't trust a lot of the food. So I don't really like to just be up there consuming food. It's just not my thing. You know what I mean? But, once you kind of get into that intermediate fasting mode and that's just the way that you exist, I mean, you'd be surprised. You never have to work out. You never really have to put a lot of chemicals and stuff in your body to really, maintain yourself. I mean, mind you, I can tell my face looks older, right? I mean, it is my face after all. But I will say that in comparison to like some other 40-year-old women, like 40 plus women, I'm like, what is going on? Like, I mean, these people have stress all on their face. I don't know if it's stress. I mean, and that's another thing. I have God. So, like, I don't stress. Like, my father's the holiest thing in the universe. And my brother and my brothers are the holiest things in this universe. So, it's like, what am I mean, I've learned not to stress. And I think when I learned not to stress, it's like my brothers are like, look at that girl just relying on us. They see me, I can't see them. All right. But I just know that, my God is good to his daughter, right? And, I think that this guy, wonderful person who supports my content, and he's always comment. I don't know if it's a woman or a man. I'm sorry. I feel like you're a man, you're a brother that I'm talking to. But, he's, very complimenting, and he made a point of saying that, when you are like one and in union with God, you don't look as old as other people. And, I think that is something to examine and study, I've actually seen some very one with God people, and I can honestly say they don't look hard at all. The ones who claim to have God and claim to be with God, and they're out here, running around like Nicolaitans or these prosperity doctrine folks, they look stressed. They look like things are just so hard because they're not operating under the union of the Most High. So let me know what you guys think about this. Did you check out LL Cool J's new single? It's called Murder Graham Do. I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm just like, your flow is sick and you're 56 and you're looking damn good. You're looking damn good. Shout out to LL Cool J's woman. I ain't trying to be disrespectful to your man. I am not. I am allergic to taking men, honey. I promise you. But your man is fine. Your man is fine. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.